News, rumors and opinions Thursday, October 16, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Gold Telegraph. The monetary reset is no longer a tinfoil fantasy. October 15, 2025. Breaking news. The Pentagon is moving to stockpile up to $1 billion in critical minerals. The race is on. Trump administration challenges Chinese dominance of supply chain for metals essential to defense industry. Countries are quietly securing what can't be printed. They're exploring setting price floors and building stockpiles as debt spins into chaos. The script is writing itself. Congo will permanently ban cobalt exporters that violate its new quota system. The D***************************** C Republic of the Congo represents 70% of global cobalt output. Cobalt is currently surging. A global battle for commodities is currently underway. The silver market is getting very interesting. Liquidity has collapsed. Silver lease rates have spiked to as high as 35%. Those short silver are now scrambling to find metal. Silver is up over 60% the past 1 year in US dollar terms. Breaking news. JP Morgan will invest up to $10 billion in US companies tied to national security, including critical minerals. It is raining down now. All eyes on minerals. Breaking news. United States Treasury Secretary says China's restrictions on critical mineral exports will hurt its own international standing. Breaking news. The International Monetary Fund is warning that the erosion of trust in central banks can boost inflation expectations. Nothing to see here. The global lender was observing increasing pressures on central banks. Jerome Powell signals that the Federal Reserve is near the end of QT. You know what comes next. The leader of the Federal Reserve says he won't comment on the gold price. The gold price is speaking for you. Breaking news. Freeport-McMoRan plans to break away from the benchmark pricing system underpinning global sales of mined copper ores. Wow, over the last 35 years, I have never seen anything like this said Javier Targeta. Breaking news. BHP is weighing whether to resurrect defunct mines in the historic U.S. Copper Belt. This is one of the largest mining companies in the world. There is a scramble for minerals. Chief Executive Mike Henry says company is looking at restarting operations in Arizona. Suddenly, many in the crowd who once called a monetary reset a tinfoil fantasy now think that is where the world is headed. Alright, Congo, which supplies 75% of the world's cobalt, just replaced its 8-month export ban with strict quotas. The world is leveraging its commodities. What else? The USA is actively trying to stockpile cobalt right now. This is the first time in 30 years that this has happened. The leader of the biggest bank in America, Jamie Dimon, says, gold could easily go to $5,000, $10,000 in environments like this. Okay. Frank 26 article quote. Central Bank of Iraq confirmed there is no intentions to float the Iraqi dinar exchange rate. You're saying it for one of two reasons. Number one, you want the speculators to hear you say, we're not going to float. And then you'll float. Number two, you're not going to float and that this is an RI and you're going to come out at $3 plus maybe even more to make up the difference of the last 20 years. Jeff article quote. Iraq has increased its gold holdings from 90 to 170 tons of gold. Yeah, they're absolutely Basel III compliant. They're backing the value of their currency with reserves getting ready to revalue, and the article clearly states they are ready to delete the zeros, meaning phase out the large currency notes in the very close proximity or future. They have stated in older articles that old notes with 3 zeros and small replacement notes without the 3 zeros will coexist at the same value. Nader from the Mideast article says they agree to remove 3 zeros from the currencies. I stick to my word, after the election everything will happen. The election will start on the 26th and the last day of it is on the 11th of November. The good news is for sure they're going to remove their 3 zeros. They said it now. I know it's going to happen before the end of the year. Clem Chambers explains that silver's explosive rise above $53 stems from deep structural shortages and geopolitical tension. He contrasts gold's demand, driven by central bank accumulation, with silver's more retail-driven surge, noting that only 8 times more silver than gold is mined each year, yet the price ratio remains around 80 to 1. Chambers links both metals rallies to a larger US-China industrial and technological conflict, where nations are stockpiling real assets amid rearmament and reindustrialization. Silver's backwardation, he argues, signals immediate physical demand overwhelming paper supply, proof that the market is running out of deliverable metal. While warning that prices may overshoot, Chambers still sees triple-digit silver as plausible if geopolitical and monetary, natural stupidity persist. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com